The Hudson River watershed is 13,400 square miles, so hundreds of communities, lots and lots of issues. Today, we're here in Coeymans, which is upriver. Now, there's a lot of solid waste management issues that really need attention, and Riverkeeper is committed to being on the ground and supporting communities in the ways that we can to help to get a better result. We know that the upriver has really been beyond an emerging threat as the solid waste management issues of construction and demolition, which is also known as C&D, incineration, municipal waste, and a lot of these projects are coalescing up here, sort of out of sight, out of mind.
The hamlet of Coeymans is a very old town. It goes back to the 17th century. There are something like 700 or 800 people who live here on the river. Although we tend to think of pollution being sort of the Cuyahoga River, big industrial cities and that sort of thing, this is a town that has its own industrial pollution, and because it's small and it's forgotten, there's this sense that it doesn't matter what we do here because it won't affect that many people. My own property, which is about a mile downriver, is 20 acres of riparian land that I'm trying to restore to a healthy habitat. And I felt personally threatened. I didn't know what pollution would be drifting downriver or coming back and forth to the tides and changing what was possible on the land that I own. And the more I read about the quality of the environment in this stretch of the river, the more worried I became.
A lot of times we hear from communities about issues they're concerned about, and then we are able to go in and investigate to see if there are any legal hooks we can do. Alternatively, a lot of times we help the community empower themselves. We help them understand the process of engaging in these legal processes to try to affect change in their own communities.
The fact that Jon has been doing patrols up here every year, I'm profoundly grateful to Riverkeeper for doing that. Riverkeeper has been, I'd say, the organization that kept me going.
We're trying to demystify what's going on in the upper watershed so that we can make sure that the river is protected and the communities are protected and everything that relies on the river and a clean river and clean air and clean water. So it's a big job, but it's one that Riverkeeper can certainly achieve.